This is a long-running saga. One lesson we should have already learned is that meaningful engagement with the workforce has been key to the transition to public ownership and to finally making some progress with the vessels. The interim board had worker representation, but GMB Scotland were very disappointed that the Cabinet Secretary's first act was to remove worker representation from the board. A workforce liaison committee is a blatant attempt to go round union representation. Has the Cabinet Secretary's proposals for the board been negotiated with the recognised trade unions, or is the government simply imposing their preferred way for workers to be represented? Aren't those workers entitled to full board membership and to decide who represents them on the board?
Cabinet Secretary.
The member, I think, is confusing the Project Review Board with the Board of Governance that I've established. The Project Review Board was brought in deliberately to ensure that we could plot the way forward and to make sure that there was a plan for when the turnaround director was making the changes that I've just gone through and have just been updated to Parliament. Can I say that the trade unions have been very supportive of the approach of the turnaround director in what's happened over the last 6 months. When I met the local trade union representatives in February at the yard, they were also pleased with the direction and travel. I have also spoken to the local trade union representatives and the GMB on the 9th of July to explain the process of what will be happening with the new board and governance terms. Were trade union members to be members of the board, they would also then have the responsibilities and fiduciary responsibilities that would be involved and the liabilities concerned. The trade union representatives, as endorsed by the local workforce, will be attending each meeting of the board to raise any issues they want raised, in addition to the Workforce Liaison Committee, which will embrace a wider group of workers at the yard, not just those that are the workforce on the yard itself. They may be, depending on the choice of the workforce, the same people in relation to trade union membership or otherwise. So I will continue that productive relationship with them, and I hope in explaining the difference between the Project Review Board and the Board of Governors that I've just, the Board of Directors for governance purposes, I've just laid out, that satisfies the member in his inquiry.